Josh Giles. GSN Insurance brings us your first downs. Case IH brings us the red zone. It is the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Wilbur Ellis provides us with the halftime report, and Mustang Seeds with the post-game show. Valley City State at 4-2. Dakota State at 2-4 as the Trojans are in the west end zone and ready to come running down the near sideline. Valley City State is out on the sideline on the far side. Pfeiffer and Vanden Bosch are meeting at midfield for our coin toss. As here comes the Trojans and DSU faithful here in the stands on their feet. So checking out, keeping our eyes at midfield to see how the coin toss does go.
Valley City State, you are the visitors.
And,
you call the toss.
All right, they were
heads,
just chit-chatting about rules and regulations.
What's your call? Tails.
Both
is
the
call.
sidelines, the field is probably 85% clear.
Defer.
There's snow on the far sideline.
Dakota State, you want the ball? Which goal would you like to defend? Okay, kick that way.
And Valley City State has won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. Dakota State will receive
Good luck,
on
gentlemen.
the east end zone. The field here sits east to west. And Dakota State will go right to left as we see it here in this first half. Left to right will go Valley City State University. Trojan football is on the way here on Jammin' Country FM 103 on a cloudy, overcast day. Temperatures here this afternoon expected to get into the low 40s. Currently at 34 degrees. We'll step aside for a 90-second break. Kickoff next on Jammin' Country.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Smooth, consistent, and uninterrupted travel through the field is key to an efficient and successful harvest. Unpreferred grain carts can help you achieve that successful harvest, whether it's a 700, 800, or 1,000 bushel grain cart, or Unpreferred's extreme line of turbocharged grain carts, or the dual auger harvesting power of their big carts, up to 2,000 bushel. All with either wheels or tracks. Right now through the end of 2020 is your best time to place your order and get great pricing on a new Unpreferred grain cart from Lake County International in Madison.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Welcome to Trojan Field. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Dakota State football here on Jammin' Country FM 103 and AmazingMadison.com. And we welcome those listening up in Viking Land today on KOVC, AM 1490 and 96.3 FM. Happy to simulcast here this afternoon as the Valley City State University Vikings here on the road in their white jerseys will kick off. Dakota State in their home blues. And Dakota State will trot out on the field. Josh Giles is going to be back deep. He's going to be joined, I believe it is Jalen Stewart. Jalen late to get onto the field. So Giles and Stewart will be back deep. Kicking for Valley City State, Nico Magana, freshman. Nico from Chula Vista, California. He'll tee up the ball on the far hash at the 35-yard line. Again, the snow on the field on the far side. And got here about 10:45, and they were shoveling on this near side. Had some volunteers, and no one really went over to the other side. Actually, a couple of the coaches for Valley City came and snagged some shovels, and then later on there were a few people that went to the other side, and so they cleared off the home side but kind of forgot about the far side. And there's actually some mounds of snow that's just right out of bounds, so hopefully no one does get hurt here today. Nice showing of Valley City fans across the way, and so we are ready for kickoff as it is 1:02. Here's the boom. End-over-end kick's going to be taken by Stewart inside the 10-yard line on the far side. He goes off that far sideline, tickles his way up, and is finally knocked down at about the 24-yard line. First down and 10 for Dakota State University and the youngster Tyler Tappy, freshman at 6'3", 195. His prep days were spent across the street. He's extremely familiar with this field, and he is about to take his first snap at the collegiate level. We'll also see Daniel McAuliffe in this game as well. So here comes Tappy and the troops. Jose Sanchez will join Tappy in the backfield. Two receivers split on the near side. Deshaun Keel top side. Giles Hirsch on the near side. Tappy will hand it off to Sanchez. Sanchez tiptoes his way up the middle. And a gain of a couple on the play. Second down and 8. Again, we welcome all of you joining us in Viking Land on KOVC. Gain of 2 for Dakota State and Sanchez. Gain of 8. We'll see a running back by committee. Gavin Holland, Branson Taylor, Chase Dufek. Pistol formation here for Tappy. Second down and 8. Two receivers near side, wide side of the field. Hands off to Sanchez. Sanchez tries to get away from tacklers. Cannot. Good flow to the football right there. Vila in on the tackle. Sal Avila talked to Coach McCullough in the pregame. We'll call his name a lot. Also went on the tackle as well was number 17, Gavin Wright, freshman out of Hillsboro, North Dakota. So gain of 2. It's going to be third down and 6 here for Dakota State, opening series of our contest. Cloudy overcast sky, although there is some blue off to the west. Pistol formation here for Tappy. 2 tight end look as well. 2 receivers split to the far side of the field. 3 seconds on the play clock. Tappy drops back to pass. Blitz is picked up. Tappy looking deep over the middle. It's going to be overthrown and incomplete. Boy, that was Jacob Hirsch was in the area. And Tappy just overthrew his intended receiver right there. Lumen Johnson, the tight end, they were almost holding hands, and then Deshaun Keel was open over the middle, so missed opportunity there. And it's going to be fourth down and 6. Caleb Nielsen is on to punt. And back deep here for the Vikings, number 84, Benjamin Dumont. Snap is there, rush is there, but Nielsen gets it off. Dumont's going to let this one bounce. It's going to roll inside the 20-yard line, and it's going to be down right around the 15. Nielsen with the great punt. We've got a Viking player slow to get up. Trying to see who it is. It's number 25, Dustin Kosowski. I hope he is okay. He's one of the starting linebackers and not exactly sure as he rips his chin strap off in frustration. He's walking off on his own power, but certainly in pain as we switch sides of the field here as senior quarterback Jalen Pfeiffer, the Rolette, North Dakota native, had a chance to get to know Jalen in my time up in North Dakota. Great kid. Coach's son, great athlete all around. 4-year starter. He's going to empty out the backfield. They're going to put a diamond look of wideouts to the near side, single receiver on the top side. And now they're calling for the resetting the play clock due to that injury. Tell you what, the field's going to take a beating here today. So first down and 10 for the Vikings. Ball is marked at their 15-yard line. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Pfeiffer tries to get to the outside, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of a couple on the play. Bonilla and Cole McCarty, both in the tackling area right there. Good job as they drop Pfeiffer for a loss of about 3 on the play. Ball back to the 12-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 13 here for the Vikings. Pfeiffer now splitting out 2 receivers on the top side, 1 on the near side. Tight end Hamry off the right tackle. Simmons, the running back, in motion, looking to go deep near side, and it's going to be incomplete. Sakamoto able to knock that pass away from Jacob Gottenberg. There was certainly a little bit of contact, but Sakamoto did a nice job of getting around Gottenberg to knock that ball away, and then it was Cole McCarty who had dropped back. Ball deflected, and McCarty nearly got the ball. So 3rd down and 13 here for this Vikings side on their first offensive possession. Moving left to right as we see it. Pfeiffer emptying out the backfield. Trips on the top side. Oh, the snap is high, and he's going to throw it to the near side. Boy, not exactly sure what happened there. The snap was high, and Pfeiffer got it, but nobody on the O-line blocked anyone. Wonder if that was supposed to be a tunnel screen, but the play was blown up due to the high snap, and both teams punting on their first offensive possessions of the game. 12:16 left on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard in this first quarter. Bit of a disastrous first series there for the Vikings. Still not 100% sure what they were planning on doing. Again, all 4 rushers went right by their respective blockers. Pfeiffer, the punter, he'll send a wobbler to the near side. He's going to take a Trojan bounce and die at about the 43-yard line. And so great field position here for Dakota State's second offensive series for DSU. As talked about in the pregame with our respective head coaches, both talked about the stout defenses that these teams bring and the offenses leaving a little bit to be desired. Valley City has had some nice late wins here this season. And much like everyone else, Dickinson State kind of the thorn in everyone's side. And I mean that in positive light, just a great program that Dickinson State does have. Tappy and pistol formation, 1st and 10. He'll drop back to pass. Stepping up, looking to go deep, far side, has a man. Keel, and it's going to be picked off. Keel went up for it, and instead it was the cornerback, Gerard Williamson, who ended up picking the football off. And Dakota State will give it back to Valley City State as the ball's going to be marked right around the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 10. And was looking to go deep. Tappy was on that far side. And pass was picked up. He was looking for Deshaun Keel. And Tappy's pass was just a little too far. But it looked like Williamson just high-pointed that ball, and so it's 1st and 10 for Valley City. Pfeiffer in pistol formation. Simmons behind him, and it's going to be Simmons keeping his feet. Boy, nice hard run right there by number 27, Taylor Simmons. Initially was hit behind the line, kept his feet, but then got knocked down after a gain of 1. A host of players there in on the tackle. Hard running right there by Simmons. We'll also see his backup, Shaden Luna, a couple times as well here today. Both of these teams losing 1,000-yard rushers from last year, 2 of the best running backs in the nation. 2nd and 9, Pfeiffer shotgun formation, 2 receivers on either side. Simmons in motion out of the backfield. Pfeiffer drops back to pass. Looking to go deep near side, has a man, incomplete. Was looking to this near side for Dumond, and Dumond got turned around, and the ball ended up being almost out of bounds. So incomplete pass, going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Dumond did have a step or 2, but Pfeiffer just overthrew him on this near side. So 3rd long here for the Vikings. Pfeiffer pistol formation. Simmons behind him. Play action. Pfeiffer dropping back. Has time. Looks deep over the middle. Incomplete. Had a man open at about the 35, 40-yard line. And in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. And that was Josh McKnight. Yeah, Josh McKnight was open. Would have been a big gain at a first down. Instead, another punt situation. Again, Pfeiffer does the punting for Valley City. So, ball just over the 10-yard line. Jalen Stewart standing at around the 50, and now we get movement up front. And it's going to be a false start against the Vikings. I believe this is our first penalty of the contest.
False start.
11:10 to go in our first quarter on the
49.
Madison Discount Liquor
5-yard
scoreboard.
penalty.
No score between
Remains
Valley
fourth
City
down.
State and Dakota State. On a cool, windy day. Field conditions, again, this field's going to get torn up today. Already took a beating just from warm-ups. Final home game, though, of the fall. Pfeiffer gets off a nice punt, goes to the far sideline. Stewart lets it bounce, and it's going to take a roll inside the 45 and down at about the 43-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Dakota State. Still looking for our first down from either side. As now Daniel McCullough is going to step out on the field. We saw him once or twice earlier this season. Of course, mentioned Josh Anderson, head coach for Dakota State. He's assisted by Alex Kretschmar, Anvil Sensabaugh, Mike Kniglia, Clifton Marshall, Daedric Kibbe, Kirby Oakes, Mark Ferber, Deontay Randall, Tyler Gable, Caden Kruzmark, and Aiden Fettis is the student manager. And first down play is a disastrous one. Trying to set up a screen on that far side, ball incomplete. McCullough's pass is incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10. Quarterbacks are expected to rotate here. Tap in McCullough. Hirsch, McDermott, and Jalen Stewart split out to the near side. Pistol formation here for McCullough. He'll drop back to pass. Here comes the rush. Flag comes in, holding. McCullough to the far sideline, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. And it's going to bring up, well, we'll see if they want to take the penalty or not. That was a clear hold on that far side of the line. Peyton Olson out on the field. Boy, the first time we've seen Olson out there this year.
Holding. Offense. Number 75. That penalty is declined.
Penalty is declined.
3rd down.
Multiple flags on the field, so was seen by a few different people. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 here for Dakota State. We haven't gotten 5 minutes into this contest. Hirsch and Giles, Stewart lined up on this near side. McCullough barking out orders as he steps up towards the line, pistol formation. 3rd down and 10. McCullough. Here comes the blitz. He's got nowhere to go, and he is eaten up in the backfield. Good blitz on the outside, and McCullough is going to lose yards on the play. Nice job coming off the edge. Once again, number 17, Gavin Wright, came off the edge, and Branson Taylor could not pick up the blitz, and McCullough had nowhere to go. So Caleb Nielsen on to punt, and now Valley City State's going to call a timeout. They had
timeout.
Too many men on the
Valley
field.
City. First
So
of the
10:08
half.
to go on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard in this first quarter. No score between Valley City State and Dakota State. Timeout on the field will pause as well. We're back to Trojan Field after this 30-second timeout.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
And welcome back here to Trojan Field Crash at the studios. I'm Carl Hauser. Thanks for joining us today. And again, we welcome those joining us on KOVC out of Valley City, simulcasting our North Star Athletic Association football game. Caleb Nielsen on to punt. Here comes the rush. Nielsen gets the punt off. Wobbler to the far side, takes a Trojan bounce. And Simmons is going to let that one slowly roll out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. They're going to mark it out to the 26, first down and 10 for Valley City State. Good rush up the middle there for the Vikings, but Caleb Nielsen continues to punt at a high level as he has done for the vast majority of this season. So first and 10. Simmons behind Pfeiffer in pistol formation. Two receivers split out near side, one on the top side, tight end off the left tackle. Read option, Simmons will take it, and he's going to be met by the wall. Cody Brown in on the tackle, Devontae Murphy as well. No gain on the play, second down, and, well, they give him a yard, second down and 9. I have a few more Valley City fans into the stands on the far side. Second and long here for Valley City State. Hammering the tight end in motion left to right. Pfeiffer will pitch it out to Simmons. Simmons is going to have a nice gain as he gets up over the 30-yard line. Some chatter going on this near side between Hamry and Jason Sakamoto. Jason got injured early this year's left hand, and Dakota State had back-to-back Saturdays where they didn't play, and that allowed Jason to heal. Gain of about 5 on the play. Third down and 4. Ball favors this near hash. Ball is about the 33-yard line. Pfeiffer pistol formation. Simmons behind him. He'll hand it off to Simmons, and Simmons is going to be hit. Maybe back to line of scrimmage. Tordson and Vanden Bosch from this left side combining for the tackle. And it's going to bring up fourth down and 4, and here comes the punt team. Boy, both offenses struggling here in this contest, but the weather and the stout defenses, not a huge surprise to me. So Pfeiffer again. Ready to punt. Jalen Stewart standing about his 35-yard line. Going to watch for the fake. Pfeiffer will get this one off high. Wobbler is going to be hit at about the 35. Will take a Viking roll right around the 29-yard line. It actually does roll out of bounds. So first and 10 here for Dakota State. 7:51 left in our first quarter on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. No first down yet by either side. As the defense for DSU trots off to the near sideline. So, Daniel McCullough, 6'1" freshman. Second drive, so fourth drive of the game so far here for DSU. First down, and a swing out to the far side. Catch is made. That's Olsen. Olsen slips a would-be tackler and slides down that far side. Again, Coach Anderson mentioned they did a lot of changing ups. Also want to give a shout out to our trainers as well, Mandy McCarthy, Nate Schiefert, and Elizabeth Slominski. Stephen Vasilati, head strength and conditioning coach, and Michaela Kelsey, assistant strength and conditioning coach. So Olsen singled out after picking up 7 on the play. Second down and 3. McCullough will play action, roll out to the near side. Now turns his hips, swings it down, and it's incomplete. It was Olsen coming all the way across and could not make the catch. About the 40-yard line. Nice job there by McCullough buying time. Able to square his hips up and get a good throw, just glancing off the hands of Olsen. And it's going to bring up third down and 3. So third down and 3 here for the Trojans. Pistol formation here for McCullough. 2 receivers split near side, 1 on the top side. And a handoff to Brenner Furlong, and he slips and will lose a yard or 2 on the play. Went for a little off-tackle job right there, and Brenner Furlong slipped, and so the punt team comes on. So we've now had 7 total drives in this first quarter and still have yet to get a first down from either side as Caleb Nielsen stands at about his 20. Simmons and Dumond back deep. Simmons on the far side, Dumond on the near side. 6 and change left in our first quarter on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Good snap by Maxey. Nielsen's punt is going to come to the near side. It takes a Trojan roll and is going to be down inside the 35 to the 34. Alex Maxey was hustling down the field there. Punt team comes off. DSU defense back on. Ooh. Nice one-hand grab by our sideline judge as the ball gets rotated over to the near sideline. So Pfeiffer, first down and 10 here for Valley City. Simmons behind him. Ball officially marked at the 34-yard line of the Vikings. Does favor middle of the field. 2 receivers on the top side. Dumond in the slot. It's going to be handoff to Simmons. Simmons breaks a tackle and dives forward for a gain of about 6 on the play. Marcus Vandenbosch in on the tackle, but Simmons gained an extra 3 yards or so, able to keep his balance. And so it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Pfeiffer pistol formation, tight formation. Now they do some movement. Hammer, the tight end, is going to go to the top of the formation. 2 receivers near side. Gottenberg, the wideout on the top side. Play action. Pfeiffer rolling out. Pfeiffer still rolling out, looking to throw it deep, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Great coverage on the backside there by Dakota State. Pfeiffer had nowhere to go and eventually just threw it away. And so it is going to be 3rd down and 4 here for Valley City State. Really a coverage play right there as we get Harrell and Fritzler on. Yeah, they've got a nice rotation there at D-line. Seen all the backups get playing time here thus far. So 3rd down and 4 for the Vikings. They need to get the ball to their own 44-yard line. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the top side. Pistol formation. Pfeiffer high snap, and then Pfeiffer has nowhere to go, and it's a broken play. Wow. They wanted to do a little RPO, but the snap was high. Pfeiffer able to climb and get it, but by that time the timing of the play was off. And Dakota State came swarming in, and it's a loss of a couple on the play. 4th down and about 6. So right now, teams are 0 for on 3rd down attempts. Pfeiffer's 0 for 5 in the passing department as well. And it's going to be a defensive-minded game here today. Here comes the blitz, and they get it off. Jalen Stewart calling for a fair catch. He dropped the football. Oh, it's a huge mistake, and Valley City State's going to have it at the Trojan 24-yard line, and you wondered if a mental mistake would maybe be a difference, and Stewart called for the fair catch and had it go in and out of his hands. And so Valley City State is going to be set up with great field position and an opportunity here for the Vikings late in this first quarter. 1st and 10 from the Trojan 24-yard line. 4:33 left in our first quarter on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard, and still no score. Pistol formation for Pfeiffer. He'll play action and roll out. Has plenty of time, looking to go deep over the middle, and it's going to be knocked away by Sakamoto. Oh, a golden opportunity for Jason to get the ball right back. Had it go off of his hands, and it ended up being deflecting beyond the goal or the end zone. And that was a very dangerous throw there by Pfeiffer. He was looking for Dumond, and Dumond was not open whatsoever. In fact, Sakamoto was just, well, it was a risky throw to say the least. So 2nd down and 10 here for the Vikings. Ball just inside the 25 of the Trojans. Hand off to Simmons. Simmons is knocked as we get flags flying in. Well, we got flags coming in from both sides. I think we got a false start against Valley City. Simmons was hit.
Illegal formation.
And,
Offense.
illegal
5
formation.
players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty.
Okay, 5-yard penalty.
Second down.
It's not a false start, but illegal formation. And both sideline judges saw it and threw the flag. So it's going to be second down and 15. Ball back to the 29-yard line. Well, just short of the 29. So second down and 15. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the top side. Pfeiffer pistol formation. Hands it off Simmons. Simmons slips on the grass. Wanted to make a cut. He was trying to cut away from the linebackers there. Nico Ferroni as well as Cole McCarty. And just nowhere to go for Simmons. He did pick up a couple on the play. It's going to be third down and 12 here for the Vikings. Vikings heading towards the east side of the field. They're moving left to right here in this first quarter. Third down and 12. 2 receivers on the near side, Dumond and Gottenberg. Single receiver on the top side. Shotgun formation here for Pfeiffer. Here comes the blitz. Pfeiffer has time now being flushed out. Pfeiffer's going to be scrambled to the near side, unleashes, and he has his tight end for a first down. Jordan Hamry makes the catch. Pfeiffer had to roll all the way to the near sideline, eluded a would-be tackle, and able to find his tight end. It's a GSN Insurance first down. It's a visit inside the Case IH red zone. Nice catch right there by Jordan Hamry. 6'4" senior from Leonard, North Dakota. It's going to be first and goal, actually, at the 10-yard line, so here we go. Simmons behind Pfeiffer. Simmons will get the handoff. Simmons has room and then is cut down. Ball came loose. The ball is out. Who has it? Valley City State, I believe they fell on top of this. Boy, Simmons took a lick. And the Vikings do maintain possession. So Simmons lost the football, but fortunately one of his teammates able to pounce on top of it. It's going to be second and goal from about the 8. So our first down a couple plays ago, second down and goal from the 8. 2 receivers split either side, pistol formation here for the Vikings. Simmons behind Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer will drop back to pass. Looking to the near side, has a man caught for the touchdown. Nice job. And that was Gottenberg making the catch in the end zone for 6. Was able to get inside leverage. And Pfeiffer with an 8-yard touchdown pass to Gottenberg. And Magana is on for the extra point. So a turnover leads to a touchdown for Valley City State. They capitalize. Pfeiffer the holder here. So extra point attempts. Snap is there. The hold is there. The kick is up. The kick looks good, and it is good. 2:16 to go in our first quarter. It's 7-0 Valley City State leading Dakota State on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. We pause for a 30-second break.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. Crash back at the studios. I'm Carl Hauser. Joining us on Jammin' Country FM 103 out of Madison and KOVC out of Valley City State. Well, Valley City capitalizing on a muffed punt and converted a third down, then found the end zone, and so Valley City State with a 7-0 advantage. Bugana teeing up the football on the far side, and yeah, between the lines, the field is getting absolutely chewed up. Perhaps the cleanest parts, the 50 to 40-yard line stretch on the Trojan side, and then the red zone on the other side of the field. Well, the offense rotating quarterbacks. We'll see Tyler Tappy stepping back in. McCullough has donned the red penny. Kickoff, nice boot, end over end of the far side. This one may scoot out of bounds, and it does. Illegal procedure against, oh my goodness. We're going to get an illegal procedure, and then we're going to get a personal foul or late hit on Dakota State. So a late hit right there. That was, I guess I'm not sure who it was. We'll keep the party unnamed, but a silly penalty right there. They're gonna get, would have gotten the ball to 35. It's now going to be back at the 20. As Coach Anderson is getting an explanation on this near sideline. Not sure if I wasn't following the play. I just saw at the end the body go flying. So not sure if it was an acting job or not.
There are two fouls, one during the play and one after the play. Free kick out of bounds, 95 kicking team.
Interesting.
That penalty will be enforced with a re-kick. After the play, personal foul, late hit, receiving team,
kick out
number
of bounds,
32, 15-yard
and then
penalty.
The 15
Both
yards.
fouls will be enforced, and
they're
we will
re-kick
re-kick the ball.
So, boy, where are they? They're going to re-kick. This is. Did I hear that? What? Isn't illegal procedure kick out of bounds? You get the ball to 35.
So back it up to the 30, and then the 15-yard penalties.
Oh, Dakota State elected to take the penalty. Elected to have them re-kick. But then shouldn't the 15-yard? Yeah, okay, now this is making sense. Boy, I tell you what, the back judge just playing with me. As the back judge had ran all the way back to about the 25-yard line. Then he walked up to the 35. Now he's up to the 50. And now he's saying kickoff from the 45. So Dakota State elected for them to re-kick. Well, we're going to get a re-kick from the 45. I thought a late hit personal foul was a 15-yard penalty. I thought wrong, apparently. So they're going to re-kick here. So Magana has the ball teed up at the 45-yard line. All right. So after all that, here's an end-over-end kick that's going to be into the end zone. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Dakota State as they trail 7-0. 2:16 to go on the first quarter on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Ball should be marked out. Yeah, 25. Here we go. Not sure if, because the officials aren't sure which yard marker is which, they've been kind of taking some Magellan-esque routes to placing the football down here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 here for Dakota State. 2 receivers on the near side, single receiver top side, Tappy. Tyler Tappy looking for the out route, has Jacob Hirsch. Hirsch will toe tap, pick up about 5 on the play. Nice catch right there to Jacob Hirsch. On the coverage, Williamson and Wright. Nice little out route right there. 2nd down and 5. Jose Sanchez in at running back. Second down and 5. Tappy shotgun formation. He'll play action, dumps it off to Cooper McDermott. McDermott picks up a GSN Insurance first down. Quick tackle there by Paco Baltazar. Paco hailing from El Paso, Texas. Ball up to the 37-yard line. First GSN Insurance first down for Dakota State. Call Scott or Nancy Gusso today at GSN Insurance of Madison. I saw that UTEP had a game moved to Midland, Texas. College game played at a high school field, but of course Midland has a massive stadium. Tappy back to pass now, eluding a would-be tackler. Tappy's still shuffling, now dumps it off. It's McDermott. McDermott in the middle of the field keeps his feet, and Cooper McDermott is going to continue to push forward after it went backwards. Boy, what a bizarre play right there. McDermott made the catch about 2 yards downfield, went forward by about 3 yards, so about 5 yards downfield, got popped, kept his feet, spun out of the tackle, and then came backwards to the line of scrimmage before moving up to the 40-yard line. So in the end, gain of 2, ran about 25 yards on the play. So second down at 8 as Tappy was able to make something happen with his feet. We're going to fly over here. A little personal plane. Here's a pass over the middle. Catch is made. It's a first down. Giles on the catch. And Josh Giles will pick up a GSN Insurance first down. And one of the linebackers here for Valley City is beside himself. Brayson Rosa, freshman linebacker, throwing up his hands, not sure what he was upset about, as Dakota State has moved the ball to the 50-yard line. Final seconds on the clock. We've got offsides. They're going to toss the ball down the near sideline looking for Hirsch. And pass is incomplete.
Offside.
Then the D-back.
Defense, number 51. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
5-yard penalty against Valley City State. And that is going to be, ball to the 45. 10 and counting here in our first quarter. Likely the final play. Tappy in pistol formation for the Trojans. Renson Taylor behind him. Tappy drops back to pass, looking far side, has a man, catch is made. It's Olson, and Olson's going to pick up another GSN Insurance first down. I believe that's 3 straight first downs picked up by Dakota State, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Valley City State leads on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. And we're back after this 60-second break on Jammin' Country FM 103 and KOVC.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. Dakota State on the move, 1st and 10 from the Valley City 36-yard line. Crash back at the studios. I'm Carl Hauser. Pleasant Saturday afternoon. Glad you've joined us for NSAA football. Cloudy, overcast sky. Temps in the mid-30s here, but winds a bit breezy out of the south. Tappy drops back to pass. 1st and 10. Looks over the middle. Has a man. Catch is made. And that's going to be Cole Siegfried, the tight end, making the catch, gain of about 9. 2nd down and 1. 3 straight first downs picked up. Siegfried will check out. Gain of a 9.5 or so. So piecing together a very nice drive here today. Trips receivers on the top side, single receiver and Olsen on the near side. Tappy drops back to pass. Tappy swings it out far side off the hands of his intended receiver. Hirsch couldn't come up with it. Tappy led him just a little bit too far. Well, I tell you what, and knock on wood, protection on this drive has been fairly solid for Dakota State. So 3rd and 1, single receiver near side, trips receivers on the top side. And Tappy with a hard count, nobody budged. 10 seconds on the play clock. Tappy drops back to pass. Here comes the blitz, and his pass is tipped and incomplete. So 4th down and 1, was looking for Cooper McDermott. Nice job off the edge once again, Gavin Wright. Been very impressed with Gavin Wright here today. So 4th down and 1 here for Dakota State. They need to get the ball down to the 26. She rests at the 27. I formation look, Furlong the fullback, Branson Taylor the deep back. Hirsch split out on the far side as Tappy goes under center. Tappy will hand it off. Nowhere to go. The defense for Valley City State stacking up Taylor. It's going to be a loss of 3 or 4 on the play. And that play just absolutely blown up in the backfield, and a promising drive shut down by the Vikings. We're getting a lot of talking going on between these two teams. So 1st and 10 for Valley City State. Ball is at their own 30-yard line. A loss of 4 on the play. And the Vikings take over. 7-0 Valley City State leads. Not quite a minute gone by on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard on our second quarter. Pfeiffer pistol formation. Simmons behind him. Trips on the top side, the wide side of the field. Single receiver on the near side. And it's going to be a run, and Simmons slips. So Simmons slipped. Had a couple of Valley City linemen that lost their footing on the play as well. They do get up. Loss of 1, maybe 2 on the play. 2nd down and long here for the Vikings. 3 first downs for Dakota State, 1 for Valley City State here thus far. But the Vikings with the advantage, capitalizing on a turnover. Pfeiffer will be in pistol formation. Simmons behind him. Single receiver near side, 2 on the top side. 2nd and long. And a little extended handoff here, and Simmons has a nice cut as he's up over the 35, brought down by Bonilla, just short of the first down, just short of the 40. Going to bring up 3rd down at about 2, gain of about 9 or so on the play. Fans are bundled up here. So 3rd down and short for Valley City State, moving right to left. East to west here at Trojan Field on the north side of Madison. DSU Fieldhouse Community Center just off to the west. They're down and short. Pfeiffer has the snap, hands it off, and Simmons slips again. Boy, Simmons is had a nice run on the last play, but there once again slips and loses his footing. And it's going to be 4th down and 2. There was good defensive pressure up front. And we're going to get Shaden Luna in at running back for the first time. Valley City State is going to go for it inside their own 40. Pfeiffer is going to go under center here. Luna the deep back. And we've got all sorts of movement up front, and we got finger pointing to boot. And it's going to be a false start against Valley City State. So Pfeiffer with the hard count. And the O-line could not hold their water. And so instead of 4th and 2, it'll be 4th and 7. So had a false start.
Please set the game clock to 12:10. 12:10. Thank you.
So it is going to be the punt team that now comes on. Noah Guzzi is going to drop back in punt return formation. So Pfeiffer Again, he does the punting. Got to watch potentially the fake. Gottenberg in motion from the formation left to right. Pfeiffer will get off a low line drive punt. It's going to take a Viking bounce. Guzzi's going to let this one go. Rolls down to about the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for Dakota State. 11:53 left in our first half. We've got plenty of time left in our first half, but don't forget we've got the Wilbur Ellis halftime report. Well, this is the only NSAA game today, a reschedule. We'll take a look. Sorry, Vikings fans, we're going to probably end up talking a lot of Dakota State athletics at halftime. So DSU women in action today up at Trinity Bible in Ellendale. That tips off at 2 o'clock here today. So Tappy, 1st down and 10. Ball at the 22-yard line. As he drops back to pass, here comes the rush. Tappy now stepping up and flips it off to Chase Dufek. And Dufek is going to end up getting back close to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a broken play, and Tappy was able to just dump it off to Chase Dufek. And Dufek did lose a yard on the play, but it could have been a lot more. Good job by the Vikings corralling in Tappy, but then Tappy able to make something out of nothing. So 2nd and 11. No huddle look here for Dakota State. Dufek behind Tappy in pistol formation. 2 receivers top side, 1 on the near side. Little read option. Now play action to the far side. No one is open. Tappy looking down the far sideline. Incomplete. Olsen was coming back to the football. Not sure if he was in bounds. And incomplete. Olsen was up near the 45-yard line. Deep comebacker, but Tappy's pass incomplete. So 3rd and 11 here for Dakota State. 7-0 Valley City State leading. They were able to capitalize on a turnover. Converted a 3rd down, scored a couple of plays later. Again, pistol formation for Tappy. 2 receivers topside, 1 on the near side. Tappy drops back to pass. Here comes the blitz. It's going to be Deshaun Keel making the catch, but Keel's going to be well short of the 1st down. Good pressure coming off the edge. That was Avila coming into the face of Tappy. Tappy got rid of it, found Deshaun Keel for a gain of about 6 on the play, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. So 4th and 5, Dumond will drop back deep here for the Vikings. Nielsen is on to punt. 4th punt of the game here for Caleb Nielsen. Dumond standing at about his 40, everyone else up at the line. Vikings looking to come hard here. Snap there. Nielsen will get off a beauty of a punt as this one turns over. Dumond's going to take it at his 20-yard line and turn upfield, moving to the far side. And block in the back coming in as well. Oh, my goodness. Now, it's easy for me to sit up here, but sometimes these block in the backs are just so clear as day, and you just go, why? Why would you even put yourself in that situation? Dakota State had 6 guys that were flooding the football there.
There is no
It wasn't
foul
like
for
Dumond was going to break out on the far
the
side just because there were so many guys and he was
First
running out of real estate. But a block in the back is going to push the Trojans close to their goal line. Not exactly sure who the guilty party was there, but a whale of a punt, by the way. 55-yard punt. And are they not? Okay, they did not. They said there was no flag. Okay. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the 21. Hamry in motion from left to right. Pistol formation for Pfeiffer. Here comes the blitz. Simmons is going to be hit in the backfield. Disastrous play there for Valley City State. Hamry was in motion from left to right. Simmons got the handoff, and he never really had a chance. The pressure was all up in his face. Simmons is tackled for a loss of 4, 2nd down and 14. Both, well, two tight ends on the, or two wideouts on the near side, the wide side of the field for Valley City State. Single receiver top side. Hamry the tight ends. Left side of the formation, Pfeiffer pistol. Play action, drops back to pass. Pfeiffer looking to go deep, has a wheel route near side, and it's going to be picked off by Guzzi. Noah Guzzi makes the interception. Dumond was the intended receiver. And the throw was overthrown by Pfeiffer, and Guzzi made the interception and then handed the ball to Dumond. So Noah Guzzi comes up with the interception. Nice hands on the near side by the junior cornerback, and Dakota State has the football at their own 48-yard line. First turnover of the game on Valley City State. Boy, that was just a nice job. Guzzi was tracking that the whole way. And so 1st and 10. McCullough back in at quarterback. He'll swing out to the far side. Jalen Stewart makes the catch. Stewart bodies himself and pushes forward. Ball just inside the 45-yard line. Really a nice job there. Good coverage after Stewart made the catch. But then Jalen Stewart just decided he was going to push forward. Saul Avila, one of the linebackers there for the Vikings. Gain of about 6.5, 7 on the play. We'll say a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Again, Tappy and McCullough getting the quarterback duties here today, switching off every 2 series. 2nd down and 3 for Dakota State. Pistol formation, trips receivers near side. Quick throw. Oh, and it's a hot one. Cooper McDermott could not make the catch. McDermott makes the catch. He's probably got a 1st down and a bit more. And a fastball right there from McCullough as he felt the pressure. And so it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Ball is at the 45-yard line of the Vikings. Could be 2-down territory here. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the top side. McCullough drops back to pass. It's going to be flushed out. McCullough eludes the would-be tackler. McCullough now looking to go deep near side. Incomplete. Cooper McDermott could not make the catch. Boy, we've had a lot of balls that have been off the hands of intended receivers here today. And they're going to bring out the punt team here. So Dakota State will look to pin the Vikings deep. I'm getting a kick out of this. We're getting a lot of chatter from both these teams here. 7-0 Valley City, 8:31 left in our first half. Caleb Nielsen, punt formation. Simmons and Dumond back deep, standing at about their 10-yard line. Snap is there. Nielsen, high end over end punt. This is going to turn over, and it's into the end zone. Great punt by Nielsen, but just traveled too far. Got it to turn over. 1st and 10 for the Vikings at their 20-yard line. Okay. Maybe another 10 yards back. That would have been a beauty of a pump by Nielsen. So the Vikings come out after turning the ball over on their last possession. Dakota State going 3 and outs. Valley City, the lone touchdown, able to capitalize on a muffed punt in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Pfeiffer pistol formation. Simmons behind him, 2 receivers split either side. And Vikings moving to the west as Dumond is in motion. Pfeiffer will roll out to the far side. Cody Brown in pursuit. And now Pfeiffer is going to tuck it and run it himself, and he is hit on the far side. Boy, Cody Brown on the rush. There was a lineman for Valley City State that had Brown's jersey, and it was clear as day. I thought maybe we'd get a holding call, but no call. Gain of 4 on the play as Pfeiffer tucked it. Ran to the far side of the field, 2nd down and 6. Hamry the tight end in the slot on the near sides. Now he'll shuffle towards the line. Pfeiffer hands it off. And Simmons is wrapped up a loss of a couple on the play. Wyatt Sanford makes the tackle one-on-one with Simmons. And Simmons could not get a move around him, and so it's going to be a loss of 2. It's 3rd down and 8. Just a nice tackle right there by Sanford. Lowered his base, made the tackle. 3rd and 8, ball at the 22-yard line. Simmons behind Pfeiffer in the pistol. Single receiver, Gottenberg on the near side. Play clock at 5. Pfeiffer drops back to pass. Pfeiffer buying time, rolling out to the near side, being chased, throws it away. Good pursuit there, Connor Tordson. Ball is incomplete, and Pfeiffer just had to get rid of that one. Just a nice job there. Tordson able to keep the edge. Couldn't get to Pfeiffer, but incomplete pass. 4th down and 8 here for Valley City State. Under 7 to go first half. Vikings with the advantage. 7-0. 62 yards of offense for Dakota State. 51 yards of offense. 43 for Valley City. Punt nearly blocked, but Pfeiffer got it off. Noah Guzzi back deep. Guzzi's going to have the return. Gets the near side. Gets over the 50. Steps out of bounds at the 45. Guzzi with about a 6-7 yard return. It is 1st and 10 for Dakota State. Ball at the Viking 45-yard line. See if the Trojans can finally piece some things together here. They had a promising drive where they picked up a trio of first downs and then stalled out. Again, 2 great defenses on the field here today. Olsen split out wide to the near side. Giles in the slots. McCullough barking out orders. Sanchez behind him. Hirsch split out far side. McCullough drops back to pass. Now flushed out near side. Looking. He's going to keep it himself and is pushed out of bounds. Oh, heads up. Pushed out on the near side by Zachary Coe, junior D lineman from El Paso. Good pursuit there by Coe, and then Coe had to slam on the brakes. They do give McCullough 1, so 2nd down and 9. Good coverage downfield there by the Vikings. Was trying to glance down the field while simultaneously watching McCullough, and, well, didn't go so well, but did not see anyone open on the quick glance. And now we're going to get a timeout by Dakota State.
Yeah. Timeout.
Yes. Dakota State will call a timeout. 6:14 left in our first half. 7-0 Valley City State leading Dakota State. NSAA football on this Saturday afternoon. We're back to Trojan Field after this 30-second timeout.
Smooth, consistent, and uninterrupted travel through the field is key to an efficient and successful harvest. Unpreferred grain carts can help you achieve that successful harvest, whether it's a 700, 800, or 1,000 bushel grain cart, or Unpreferred's extreme line of turbocharged grain carts, or the dual auger harvesting power of their big carts, up to 2,000 bushel. All with either wheels or tracks. Right now through the end of 2020 is your best time to place your order and get great pricing on a new Unpreferred grain cart from Lake County International in Madison.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. Crash at the Studios. I'm Carl Hauser. We once again welcome in our Valley City State fans, KOVC, out of Valley City, and of course here in Madison, FM 103 Jammin' Country. Glad you have joined us here today, wherever you may be listening from. Heck, maybe even across the waters. 7-0 Valley City States. 6 and change left in our first half. McCullough dropping back. Now scrambles far side. Oh, and it's going to be picked off. It was right with the interception. McCullough was rolling out to the far side, tried to throw back to Giles. And the linebacker right in coverage picks it off, and Valley City State has the football back. 6:09 to go first half. They lead 7-0. On the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard, a sensational play right there by Wright, diving in front of Giles. And so, Valley City coming out. Pfeiffer in pistol formation with Simmons behind him. Two receivers split on the near side, one on the top side. First down. Blitz being shown, but play action. Oh, here comes Murphy up the middle. Can't get to Pfeiffer, and now Hamry makes the catch, and Hamry pushes forward for an extra yard or so. Devontae Murphy came flying through the line, but Pfeiffer was able to scoot out. And it's a gain of 8 as Hamry makes the catch. Jordan made the catch and then had to quickly put on the brakes so he could cut up field. Wanted to make sure he had good footing when he did, and paid off as he picks up 8, 2nd down and 2. Ball up to the Viking 46-yard line. Pfeiffer with Simmons behind him in pistol formation. 2 receivers on the top side. 2 tight end look as well. Pfeiffer barking out orders at the line. He'll turn and hand off Simmons. Simmons is having GSN Insurance first down a little bit more. He was able to absorb a couple of whacks on the play. Looks like someone lost a shoe as well. Yeah, Simmons lost a shoe on the play. He's going to check out. Shaden Luna's going to check in. That looks like 3 other players checking in as well here for Valley City State. So a GSN Insurance first down brought to you by GSN Insurance of Madison. No account is too big or too small. They like them all. Ball just over the 50-yard line. Vikings on the positive side of the field. 1st and 10 at the 47. Pfeiffer hands it off Luna. Luna dives up the middle. In Wallenstein on the tackle. Luna dives ahead for a gain of about 1. Tough sledding there in the middle of the field. Simmons will check back in. So 2nd and 9 here for Valley City State. Looking for a drive late here in this first half. Under 5 to play. As expected, stout defensive performance here thus far from both sides. Hamry in motion. Hand off Simmons. Simmons trying off the right side. Unable to turn the corner. Great tackle. As we have a flag on the play as well. Didn't see who was able to. Simmons was trying to get off the edge and got wrapped up. And there is going to be a hold against Valley City.
Holding. Offense, number 57. 10-yard penalty.
The lineman up front called
down.
for the hold. Mikey Lynn. And Dakota State will take the penalty. It's going to be 2nd down and 19. So 2nd and 19 here for Valley City. Ball back to their 44-yard line. Gottenberg, Dubond split out wide on the near side. Hamry, the tight end, on the near side of the formation as well. Ball favors the far hash. Simmons in pistol formation with Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer has the snap. Play action, drops back to pass. Pfeiffer looking to go deep over the middle, looking for Dumond, and it's incomplete. Boy, that was a golden opportunity to come up with an interception. There's a couple of players there for Dakota State, and they just could not come up. Justin Cater had the ball go off of his hands. And so it's 3rd and 19. That's another pass where Pfeiffer was looking deep for Dumond and just overshot his intended receiver. And it was in triple coverage as well. So 3rd and 19 here for the Vikings. They lead 7-0 on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Read option handoff to Simmons. Simmons got in the open field and slipped once again, was wrapped up on the play. Cole McCarty comes up with the tackle. It's a gain of 7, but once again, Simmons slipping. And looks like they'll bring out the punt team. So the holding penalty, a big one there on that drive. Pfeiffer will punt here, standing about his 40. Noah Guzzi's going to drop back. Well, he's got to be aware of a possible fake with Pfeiffer, the quarterback, punting. Snap is there. Pfeiffer kicks it to the far side. Noah Guzzi will fall for a fair catch. It's going to be right around the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 here for Dakota State. The latter stages of our first half. Kind of a slow-moving first half. We've had a lot of possessions. 5 combined first downs. $30 plays by Valley City, 27 by Dakota State. 3:21 to go before the break. Tyler Tappy back in at quarterback. Quick throw to the far side. It is off the hands of Jacob Hirsch. We'll admit it's been kind of a mixed bag between Tappy and McCullough here. Second down and 10 here for the Trojans. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Defense is playing well. Dakota State averaging 1.9 yards per play. Valley City 2.2. Second down and 10. Tappy pistol formation. 2 receivers near side, 1 on the top side. Tappy looking to go deep far side. It's going to be picked off. Tipped and picked off. Vikings come away with the football. I believe Siegfried was the intended. No, it was Hirsch, the intended receiver. No, it was Siegfried, the tight end, and had him, just needed the ball to go a little bit higher. It was tipped and then picked off. And Valley City State has excellent field position, ball at the 37-yard line. Tough one right there. Dakota State turns the football over. 4th turnover of this first half. So Valley City State with 3:07 left in our first half in great field position. Pfeiffer shotgun formation puts Simmons in motion out of the backfield. Pfeiffer drops back, swings it over the middle. Catch is made and tripped up down to about the 30-yard line. Catch was made by Josh McKnight. Gain of about 8 on the play. Second down and 2. Yeah, the pass was tipped by Cade Combs, and Baltazar came away with the interception right before stepping out of bounds. Then a gain of 8 to McKnight. 2nd and 2 here for Valley City. Hammer in motion from right to left. Pfeiffer in pistol formation. He'll turn it, hand it off to Simmons. Simmons wrapped up in the backfield. Cole McCarty came through, and then Devontae Murphy cleaned up. Loss of about 3 on the play is going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Simmons averaging less than 3 yards per carry. Long of 9 so far. That was his 15th carry of the contest. Well, we'll say 3rd and 6 rather. 2 receivers split either side. Simmons in the backfield with Pfeiffer. Here comes the blitz. Wallenstein. Pfeiffer flushed out far side. Strong throw to the sideline, and the catch is made. Oh, no, out of bounds. Dumond was out of bounds when he made the catch, and it's going to be 4th and 6. Well, Pfeiffer certainly has shown his mobility ability here in this contest. And 4th and 6. And Luna checking back in the backfield here with Pfeiffer. 1:43 left in our first half. Could be a quick punt here from Pfeiffer, and it is. Quick punt by Pfeiffer, and this is going to go inside the 10. Takes a Viking bounce and will be down at about the 5-yard line. So once Pfeiffer moved Luna up in the backfield, figured it was going to be a quick punt, and it was. And it pays off for the Vikings as Dakota State has it 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line. So the defense for the Trojans able to hold up. But now with 1:36 left in our first half, Dakota State pinned deep. Wilbur-Ellis halftime report coming up. Recap our first half. Read through the dictionary. 1st and 10 here for Tappy. Pistol formation, 2 receiver split. Far side of the field. Tappy drops back to pass. Quick pass, and it's tipped. Tappy's pass is tipped. Was looking for just a quick dump off there and knocked down by one of the D linemen. So, 2nd down and 10, just a few seconds rolled off the clock. Tappy now shotgun formation, 2 receiver split, far side of the field, tight end on the top side as well. Here comes the blitz. Tappy gets it out, and it's going to be incomplete. Yes. Boy, the ball popped up in the air. Dangerous play, and looks like Dakota State has completely abandoned the run game here today, as it's now 3rd down and 10. So 3rd and 10, 1:27 left in our first half. 7-0 Valley City State leading Dakota State on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Third and 10. Tappy shotgun formation, drops back to pass. Looking deep over the middle, incomplete. Siegfried was his intended receiver, then Cole came up limping a little bit. So it's 4th down and 10. Just 14 seconds or so came off the clock, maybe 15. And punt situation here, Caleb Nielsen trots on. Simmons and Dumond will stand around midfield here for Valley City State, maybe just inside the 50. Nielsen standing at the back of his end zone. Get a good snap and block. And punt is away, and Dumond drops the football, picks it back up, rolls to the far side of the field, and is brought down. But ended up being about a return of 8 or 9 on the play as bodies go sliding. So 1:11 to go, Valley City. Another opportunity here late. Ball marked down and about the 43-yard line. Dumond had dropped the ball, but had time to pick it up. Swept to the far side of the field.
After the play, personal foul, Dakota State, number 90.
We get a
15-yard
personal
penalty.
foul against Dakota State
First down.
after the play. And so instead of the 43, the ball is going to be down to about the 28. Well, they bring it down to about the 27. So 1st and 10 from the 27, Valley City State with 2 timeouts remaining, 1:11 on the clock. Golden opportunity to put some more points on the board late in this first half for the Vikings. Pfeiffer pistol formation, drops back to pass, and will swing it off to Simmons on the far side. Simmons makes the catch, has a GSN Insurance first down and plenty more. And Simmons was absolutely wide open on that far side, and the coverage was about 10, 15 yards away from the running back Simmons, and it's 1st and goal here for Valley City State. Ball all the way down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of about 22 on the play. Boy, a massive cushion there for Simmons. Valley City will hustle to the line. Pfeiffer pitches it out. Simmons able to break a tackle. Simmons keeps his feet moving and fights down inside the 5. Boys spun away from a would-be tackler on the line of scrimmage and is going to pick up 3 on the play. And now we're going to get a timeout taken by Valley City. 7-0 the Vikings lead. Let's keep things here.
Valley City.
32 seconds left.
Second of the half. Please set the game clock to 34 seconds.
Now they're going to 34 seconds.
Thank you.
Okay. So 34 seconds on our game clock. 7-0 Valley City State. Vikings looking to push one in here late in our first half. Game like today. game like this one, on weather conditions like today, this would be either a massive stand by Dakota State or Valley City State capitalizing on a golden opportunity, and a 2-touchdown lead would be a lot to overcome for Dakota State. So second and goal from about the 2. Pfeiffer is going to empty backfield. 2 receivers split near side, 1 on the top side, 2 tight end look as well. Pfeiffer barking out orders to his line. And false starts. The center did not snap the football. So,
false start, offense. 5-yard penalty.
No one
made second down.
Yeah, that was on the center. He didn't snap the ball. Everyone else moved. So a loss of 5. It's going to be second and goal from the 7. So second and goal from the 7-yard line. Ball favors the far hash. Simmons behind Pfeiffer. Now we'll step up next to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer drops back to pass, looking the far side, and it's going to be caught for the touchdown. Inside leverage once again. And it's going to Niall Perkins, I believe. Yes, Niall Perkins with the touchdown catch. Nice job of getting that inside leverage. Both of the passing touchdowns, or both of the touchdowns today, have been man-on-man, with the receiver getting inside leverage and then just shielding the defender from the football. Really a nice play right there. And so, 31 seconds left. Magana on for the extra point. Snap is there. The kick is up. The kick is good. 14-0, Valley City State leading Dakota State here at Trojan Field. We'll pause for a 30-second break. We're back after this 30-second hiatus. It's NSAA football.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Welcome back to Trojan Field here on the north side of Madison. 14-0, Valley City State with the advantage over Dakota State. And I believe both touchdowns have come off of turnovers. Dakota State has turned the ball over 4 times in this first half. And so kickoff here late in our first half, 31 seconds left in the half. As the Vikings kick to the west, right to left as we see it. Let's see here, 68 yards of offense for Valley City, 52 for Dakota State. Niall Perkins with that touchdown catch. A little squibber here from Magana, and it's going to be, oh my goodness. Dakota State, a couple of players just had the ball roll by him, and Josh Giles ended up falling on top of it around the 20-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 here for DSU. Effective squib kick right there, squirted by a bunch of people. Then Giles just had to fall on top of it. McCullough back at the quarterback spot. And it's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Looks like they're just going to take a knee and head to halftime. And that's exactly what they'll do. So a knee will end the first half. 14-0, Valley City State leading Dakota State here at Trojan Field. And Teams are starting to head to the locker room. I guess they didn't want to really start walking off with 20 seconds left. Now with single digits left, the teams are walking to their respective locker rooms. 14-0, Valley City State with the advantage over Dakota State. A game that was moved back due to COVID-19 concerns, getting to play on this cloudy and cool Saturday afternoon here in mid-November. Wilbur Ellis halftime report is on the way. We're back after this 3-minute break as you're listening to NSAA football both on Jammin' Country FM 103 in Madison and KOVC out of Valley City. We're back after this 3-minute break.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Smooth, consistent, and uninterrupted travel through the field is key to an efficient and successful harvest. Unpreferred grain carts can help you achieve that successful harvest, whether it's a 700, 800, or 1,000 bushel grain cart, or Unpreferred's extreme line of turbocharged grain carts, or the dual auger harvesting power of their big carts, up to 2,000 bushel. All with either wheels or tracks. Right now through the end of 2020 is your best time to place your order and get great pricing on a new Unpreferred grain cart from Lake County International in Madison.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. It is the Wilbur Ellis halftime report brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. Valley City State capitalizing on a couple of turnovers, making visits inside the Case IH red zone for both of their touchdowns and a pair of touchdown passes by Jalen Pfeiffer. The difference in this contest, we've certainly seen a lot of defense throughout this one, but some turnovers costly for Dakota State as they have two freshman quarterbacks splitting action here today. Baby Shark enthusiast in the press box here. Taking a look at some of our halftime stats. We'll begin with Valley City State. Had them for just 3 first downs, 1 via run, 2 via pass, 1 for 9 on third down, 20 rushes and 1 yard. so far in this one here for Valley City. Well, that's the stats on the computer do not mirror the stats that I was just handed. We're going to go with the ones on the computer. Apologize for the pause. So let's restart this here. Valley City, 3 first downs in the first half. They were 1 for 9 on third down. There it's updated. 20 rushes for 35 yards. 6 of 16 for 67 yards. So 36 plays, 102 yards thus far in the contest for Valley City States. They had 6 penalties for 35 yards. 2 fumbles, but did not lose either. And had the ball for 15 minutes, 59 seconds. For Dakota State, they had 3 first downs, 0 for 7 on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth down, 7 rushes for minus 10 yards. 10 of 26 for 62 yards and 3 interceptions thrown. 1 fumble that was lost, 2 penalties for 25 yards. Dakota State averaging 44.3 yards per punt. Valley City at 35.8. Dakota State held the ball for 12 minutes and 16 seconds. So 33 plays, 52 yards for the Trojans, 1.6 yards per play. Valley City 36 plays for 102 yards, averaging 2.8 yards per play. Some individual numbers here thus far. For Valley City State, Taylor Simmons, 16 rushes, 36 yards. Pfeiffer is 6 of 16 for 2 touchdowns, 67 yards and an interception. Taylor Simmons, 1 catch, 23 yards. Jordan Hamry, 2 catches, 22 yards. Gottenberg and Perkins both getting receiving touchdowns in the first half. For Dakota State, Tappy is 8 of 18 for 48 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Daniel McCullough, 2 of 8 for 14 yards, no touchdowns and an interception. Peyton Olson, 2 receptions and 16 yards. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Dakota State players have had a reception in the contest. Talked with Coach Anderson in the pregame about trying to get big plays. They've had some opportunities downfield, and cruddy weather conditions just have not been able to complete passes, but they've certainly been there. And silver lining from the first half as well. It just seems like this offense has opened up a little bit. I know numbers do not tell it, but more time for the quarterback. Has had time to go through his reads, and certainly does look a bit promising here. But a tough first half for Dakota State. All 3 first downs were picked up on the same drive, and then that drive stalled out. Both teams with stout defenses here, and 14-0 is the lead here for Valley City State over Dakota State. The only scheduled game between these two sides here this fall, and it did get pushed back from the 24th of October. And Dakota State right now scheduled to take on Mayville State next Thursday night, the 19th, at 5 o'clock up in Mayville. We'll have that game for you here on Jammin' Country FM 103. And then Dakota State's going to play Mayville State in the spring at some time here at Trojan Field, or perhaps at a neutral site in the area. So there is a plan for that. And I know that Coach Anderson was hoping to maybe pick up 1 or 2 non-conference games in the spring as well. We do have some conferences that are not playing football here this fall in the NAIA. 14-0, the advantage here for Valley City State as you're listening to NSAA football on Jammin' Country FM 103 out of Madison, KOVC, AM 1490, 96.3 FM out of Valley City, and of course online as well, whether audio or video. 14-0, Vikings lead the Trojans. We'll pause for a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some NSAA athletics sports. Of course, winter sports have started, and we'll chit-chat much more coming up here shortly. We're back to Trojan Field after this 60-second timeout.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit MustangSeeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
And welcome back to Trojan Field on this cloudy Saturday afternoon. There's some blue sky off to the west, but I don't think it's ever going to get here. Of course, yesterday up in North Dakota had their football state championship games at the Fargo Dome. They will catch a little bit of the action, but here, of course, in South Dakota, we have our high school football championships going on today as well. I'll tell you what, I was very surprised in a way. Last night in the Class 11 AA game, Pierre won its fourth straight title, defeating Brookings. Brookings was undefeated, and Pierre just took it to them all night. And so the Pierre TF Rigs, they kind of saved their best for last. I know Brookings had won that matchup in the regular season. And so going on right now, it's the Class 11A championship game, and it is all T area, as they lead Canton 21-0 late in the first quarter. And then it's the big dogs tonight from the Dakota Dome in Vermilion, Class 11 3A, as it is going to be Harrisburg and Brandon Valley. Harrisburg, the 5 seed, getting a wild victory over Sioux Falls Roosevelt last Friday. We had hellacious winds here in South Dakota last weekend, and Roosevelt had like a 30-yard field goal attempt, and the wind just blew it and knocked it down. Even if it was straight, it did end up going to the side. But with how strong the winds were, if that kick had even been straight, it would have been short. And so Harrisburg picked up a wild victory, moving into the championship game here tonight. Also for us, our listeners on Gem and Country, don't forget we'll have coverage of Madison volleyball at the state tournament in Watertown coming up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They play Thursday at noon against Sioux Falls Christian, and the games will be on our sister station, AM 1390, here in the Madison area. Now let's talk a little sports, if you will. Let's see here. How did that happen? Men's basketball here on this 14th. Viterbo, well, we do know Bellevue is taking on Evangel University, and University of Jamestown at Valley City. Rivalry matchup there tonight. Presentation at home against Yellowstone Christian College. Dakota State at Trinity Bible was postponed, and Morningside versus Mayville State, that was canceled. That's as far as men's basketball is concerned. Women's basketball, Mayville State is at Montana Tech University. Dakota State at Trinity Bible. Viterbo visiting University of Northwestern in St. Paul. And presentation hosting Oak Hills Christian Academy. Valley City State's game versus University of Jamestown was postponed. So DSU women's basketball off to a good start. They are 3-2 on the year. Picked up victories against a couple ranked teams. They're at Trinity Bible today, and then they'll be hosting Morningside Tuesday. That was a game that was originally scheduled to be at the Pentagon, but it is going to be here in Madison at the DSU Fieldhouse Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff, and then DSU women's basketball hosting tournament next weekend. They'll see a couple of conference throws. They will not count as conference contests. Also was a successful cross-country meets the other weekends. Friday the 6th, Dakota State women finished third and are sending 2 to the national meet in the spring. Dakota State men won their third straight title. The NAIA cross-country championships down in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, are going to be held in the spring, and Dakota State men looking to improve upon their marks from last year. Of course, indoor track and field, Dakota State indoor track and field, they are scheduled to be at a Dakota Wesleyan indoor meet coming up next weekend. And then we'll be off until the second semester. So looking forward, and as Coach Dreeland said, a lot of tracksters have been practicing all fall long, so they're excited to get into some competition. And for the incoming freshmen, for those that haven't been able to race in quite some time due to COVID-19, excited to get a little bit of competition. So that's Dakota State indoor track and field next Saturday at Dakota Wesleyan. 14-0 is our score at the break. It's the Wilbur Ellis halftime report as you're listening to NSAA football here on this cloudy and cool Saturday afternoon. We pause for 2 minutes. Final thoughts. Second half kickoff on the way back after this 2-minute break.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Smooth, consistent, and uninterrupted travel through the field is key to an efficient and successful harvest. Unpreferred grain carts can help you achieve that successful harvest, whether it's a 700, 800, or 1,000 bushel grain cart, or Unpreferred's extreme line of turbocharged grain carts, or the dual auger harvesting power of their big carts, up to 2,000 bushel. All with either wheels or tracks. Right now through the end of 2020 is your best time to place your order and get great pricing on a new Unpreferred grain cart from Lake County International in Madison.
And welcome back to Trojan Field as we get you set for second half action. This has been the Wilbur Ellis halftime report. Wilbur Ellis specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, DeKalb and As-Grow seeds and custom application of fertilizers. Contact them today at 489-2171. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. 14-0 Valley City leading Dakota State. Once again, we welcome in all those that are tuning in the Valley City area, KOVC, and those joining us here in the Madison area. on Jammin' Country, FM 103, KJAM, and wherever you may be joining us, whether on the dial on the web. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. Always a pleasure to be at the ballpark, to say the least. Valley City did defer, and so Dakota State will kick off here to begin our second half. The field has definitely taken a beating. Middle of the field between the hashes, for sure, as both teams back out on the field. So Trojans are hoping for a little bit of momentum here. Yeah, they've had some good plays. Just out of that drive where they picked up 3 first downs. Just haven't been, and that's been an issue all year long here for this Trojan side, is just the inability to pick up first downs in general, and put drives together. And went with a quarterback change. And I guess can say it now, Torrin Devricks is no longer with the program. So the Trojans electing to go with some of their freshmen, and they'll also see how they play against Mayville State next Thursday night. Also, did want to pass along Dakota State women at Trinity Bible College. 65-19 is the halftime lead for the Lady T's. Trinity Bible did play yesterday against Mayville State. Caleb Nielsen is on for the kickoff. End-over-end kick is going to be taken inside the 10-yard line. And return to the near side, tripped up. Nice return right there by number 26, Joshua McKnight. So McKnight with the return, tripped up just short of the 30-yard line. First and 10 from about the 28. As Pfeiffer brings his players out onto the field. At the moment, they're going to empty out the backfield. Single receiver. Now they mix things up. Receiver tight end flip to the far side. Single receiver near side. Simmons goes behind Pfeiffer. Hand off to Simmons. Simmons rushes up the middle and is met by a host of players. Did a spin move, but then Devontae Murphy was right there. Short gain on the play, second down. So Simmons running hard off the left side, spun back to the middle, and Murphy was there for the tackle. Second down and 9 for the Vikings. And they're on the far sideline on the road whites today. A little splattering of Viking faithful across the way. Second down and 9. Pfeiffer will drop back. Quick outs. Near side. Nearly picked off. Gottenberg, his intended receiver, had slipped. Sanford had maybe got a pinky on it. Boy, if Sanford picks that, it's 6 the other way on School Song. Third down and 9 here for the Vikings. Wanted to kind of a quick hitter to the outside to the Vikings. Gottenberg slipped. Sanford nearly had it. Gottenberg trying to scramble back up. Pfeiffer pistol formations. And he'll hand it off to Simmons. Simmons makes a man miss, makes another man miss, but then slips down. And it's going to be down at about the 34-yard line. Gain of 4, and it's going to be 4th and 5 in a punt situation here for the Vikings. Simmons running hard, no doubt about it. Yankee ended up on the tackle. Noah Guzzi's going to drop back deep here on the return. Dakota State keeping their first team defense out on the field here for this punt play. Pfeiffer in the backfield. Gottenberg on the shuffle. And a short punt to the near side. It's going to hang up. Takes a huge Trojan bounce. Boy, the Vikings let that ball go 5 yards back upfield on the bounce. And Dakota State will have it 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. 13:26 left in our first half. So the Vikings go 3 and out on their first possession of the second half. We had our referee come to the trainers for Dakota State on the near side. Not sure what happened. Looked like he maybe needed his mic taped to his, no, not sure, but 1st and 10, Daniel McCullough in at quarterback. Jose Sanchez right behind him. Hand off to Sanchez. Sanchez up the middle will push forward for a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Jose just burying his head and pushing forward on the play. Dakota State has had trouble all season long on the run. They do not have a back over 100 yards total. Kind of a season where the offense has just continuously been looking for its identity and hasn't been able to find it. Hand off Sanchez. Sanchez up the middle, nothing doing on the play. Boy, I tell you what. Right guard James McLean has had some issues today blocking. Just got eaten alive right there on that play. No gain, 3rd down and 7. That's been a bit of a tough spot as well. Just seems like the O-line has been overwhelmed for most of the season. As the Vikings show blitz, McCullough perhaps switching up the play. Play clock is at 4. Pistol formation for McCullough. Has the snap. Here comes the rush. Swings it to the far side, and it's going to be out of the reach of his intended receiver. Giles, the intended receiver, incomplete. And it's 4th down. Little out route to Giles on that far side. Now there's going to be some light growing pains with these young quarterbacks. And so punt situation, Caleb Nielsen is on. Dumont back deep here for Valley City State. So both teams going 3 and out to begin our second half. Maxey with the snap. Nielsen's end over end punt goes to the far side. And it dies right there. It will roll for the Trojans. And it's going to be down just inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Valley City State. So 1st and 10 as the Vikings offense trots back out onto the field. Vikings, both of their touchdowns coming off of turnovers and short fields, but they have capitalized. Pfeiffer in pistol formation sends Hamry the tight end in motion, now back to the near side. It'll be a handoff to Simmons. Simmons looking to stretch out the play, and he is eaten alive in the backfield. Valley City certainly has had much better success running the football, but for the most part, it has been a rough go at it for both sides. Many of Simmons' runs have been for negative yards. This is a loss of 5, brings up 2nd down and 15. Pistol formation for Pfeiffer. Simmons behind him. Ball back at the 12-yard line. Simmons, hand off, and he's eaten alive once again in the backfield. Connor Tortson coming in. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd and long here. Oh, excuse me, it was a loss of a couple on the play. Brings up 3rd down. About 16 or so. 3rd and long. Simmons behind Pfeiffer. 2 receivers on the top side. Tight end on the top of the formation as well. 5 seconds on the play clock. Pfeiffer changing things up perhaps. Pfeiffer has no idea that the play clock is winding down. Boy, was there a timeout called? No.
Delay of game.
Delay of game against the
Offense.
Vikings. Pfeiffer had no
5-yard
idea
penalty.
where the play clock
Means
was
third
at.
down.
He put his tight end in motion with 2 seconds left on the play clock. So it's going to be a loss of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 21. Or as legendary broadcaster Oates Legrand would say, 3rd down in a Greyhound bus ride. So Vikings backed up, shadow of their own goal line. Hammer in motion from left to right. Handoff Simmons. Simmons is eaten up once again. Boy, Dakota State not fooled at all. Wondering if maybe the Vikings will try some kind of play action off of that. They put Jordan Hamry, the tight end, in motion from left to right, and then do an off-tackle handoff. Wonder if they maybe play action off that later on. So Pfeiffer will be in his own end zone. Noah Guzzi's going to be standing inside the 40. Snap to Pfeiffer there. Pfeiffer gets the kick off. Guzzi awaiting for it, makes the catch, and is met right away, right at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. For Dakota State's need to take advantage of this great field position as they're on the plus side of the field. So excellent field position for Dakota State with 8:57 left on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard here in our 3rd quarter. Another series here for McAuliffe. They do mark it at the 39 officially. Hirsch singled out near side. Here comes the blitz, dump over the middle, and Cole Siegfried with the catch. Dump to the tight end, ball down to the 30. 2nd down and 1. Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. Little tight end pop right there, or 9-yard dig. And McAuliffe all over that. Siegfried makes the catch. 2nd catch of the day for Cole. Pistol formation look. McAuliffe drops back to pass. Pocket holds. Looks over the middle deep. And then the pass looking for Olsen. And Olsen slipped. The pass was going to be behind him anyway. It's 3rd down and 1. Gavin Holland was in at running back for the play. He checks out. Branson Taylor back in. And as we've seen all year long, just a bevy of running backs. Really a lot of guys, wideouts, running backs, tight ends, a lot of guys coming in and out. So 3rd and 1. Taylor behind McAuliffe. McAuliffe drops back, swings near side, and his pass is incomplete. So now 4th down and 1. Hirsch the intended receiver, and McAuliffe's pass was wild. So from 2nd and 1 now to 4th and 1. Dakota State looking to move the chains. They need a yard. Well, looks like they're going to pass. They've got Jalen Stewart tight in the slot on the near or on the far side. Cooper McDermott. Jacob Hirsch singled one-on-one on the near side. Vikings showing pressure. McAuliffe dumps it. Ball is tipped, incomplete, and Dakota State will turn it over on downs. Picked up 9 on 1st down, then 3 straight incomplete passes. And so the Vikings will take over. 8:05 left in quarter number 3. So Pfeiffer, once again, brings his team out onto the field. A couple of errant throws by McAuliffe, and then the last one tipped. Was looking for Cooper McDermott in the slot. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Braden Wallenstein getting attended to on this near side. Pfeiffer drops back to pass, looks to the far side, incomplete. Gottenberg, the intended receiver. Guzzi in on the coverage. Guzzi may have gotten his hand on the ball. Gottenberg could not come up with it. So 2nd down and 10 here for Valley City State as they lead 14-0 on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Pfeiffer perhaps changing the play as he steps up to the line. Pistol formation look. Simmons behind him. He'll hand off to Simmons. Simmons looks to get to the outside. Going to get a flag on the play and a hold. Did see one Dakota State player flailing as Simmons went by. Simmons picked up about 7 or 8. Oh, excuse me, he picked up 10 yards on the play, but it's all for naught.
Holding. Offense. Number 85.
So instead of it being a first down, it's going to be
2nd down.
2nd down and 20 as the hold came near the line of scrimmage. Cody Brown in here defensively. Again, Braden Wallenstein getting attended to on the near sideline by our Trojan athletic staff. So ball is marked back at the 20-yard line, 2nd down and 20. Pfeiffer in shotgun formation. Simmons to his left. Simmons bolts out of the backfield. Pfeiffer looking over the middle, dumps it off to McKnight. McKnight makes a man miss and is going to pick up about 7 or 8 on the play. Little drag route there by McKnight across the field. And made the catch. Josh from New Rockford. New Rockford Shines, a good football program. Even remember him in basketball. So 3rd and about 13. Pfeiffer with Simmons behind him in pistol formation. Single receivers either side, 2 tight end look. And they do play action it to the far side. Passes incomplete. Well, I was wondering when they were going to play action with Simmons on that off-tackle play. They did just that. But Dakota State was not fooled. It ended up being an incomplete pass. Great stick on that far side. And so 4th down and 13 here for Valley City State. They'll have a punt formation. 6:52 left in the 3rd quarter. And the defense for Dakota State has played well. Pfeiffer has the snap. Punt that will turn over. Guzzi makes the catch, far sideline. And then Noah plunges forward. Boy, well, how's that not helmet to helmet? Jordan Hammery came in leading with his head. Almost as if he dove forward, put his hands at his side. Kind of an awkward tackle. No complaints from Guzzi, though, as he brings it up to the 40-yard line. They mark him just over at the 41. 1st and 10 here for Dakota State. And Tyler Tappy back in defensively, or offensively rather, at the quarterback position. Chase Dufek will be the deep back. Hirsch split out wide on the near side. Tappy in pistol formation. Trojans trying to piece something together here in the 2nd half. Tappy drops back to pass. Tyler, and now he's going to be hit and brought down to the backfield. Salavila in on the sack as he looped around, and there that was, Tappy needs to know that he's only got so much time. Waiting, took the sack. It's a loss of about 8 on the play, 2nd down and 18. Ball marked back at the 33-yard line. 2 receivers split either side here for Tappy. Tappy perhaps changing the play. A couple seconds left on the play clock. Gets the snap. Here comes the rush. Tappy stepping up. He's going to be hit from behind. Lost the football. And Dufek, the running back, could not chip right the linebacker. Tappy's able to recover the fumble, but a disastrous play as he is hit for a huge loss on the play. And Dakota State is going the wrong way. Sacked back at the 26-yard line. It's a loss of about 6 or 7. And it is 3rd and long. Yeah, about 3rd and 23, and both of these sacks, Tappy has held on to the football. Just has not been able to find anyone downfield, and could see pressure right here on 3rd and 23. Indeed, here comes the pressure. Tappy dropping back, eludes the rush, throws far sideline, and it's incomplete. Incomplete pass. Intended receiver was Olsen on that far side, and he short-hopped it. The lineman for the Vikings, slow to get up, now seems to be okay. Marshawn Jones getting off on his own power. So Caleb Nielsen is on to punt. This is going to be punt number 8 on the day. Good snap. Nielsen gets a line drive punt off. Dumond lost the football, and he's going to be erased because of it. Had to turn around and pick up the ball, and he is hit hard. Alexander Maxey, the long snapper, in on the party. So good coverage even on a line drive kick. Dumond did drop the football, or Dumond rather, no R in there. And then he had to reach down and pick it up, and when he did, he was met by a wall of Trojans. Not bad field position, though. Ball at the 39 of Valley City State. 4:53 left in our third quarter. Pfeiffer will have Simmons off to his right in front of him. Two receivers play either side, 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Pfeiffer drops back to pass, gets it over the middle. McKnight makes the catch, and then he is hit immediately. Gain of about 6 on the play. Moody Ben El Sheikh in on the coverage. Second down and 4. Two in, two out for the Vikings offense. Perkins checking in, as well as Hamry, the tight end, both on the near side, the shallow side of the field. 2nd and 4 with Simmons behind Pfeiffer in pistol formation. They'll hand it off to Simmons. Simmons, oh man, Simmons got the handoff and basically just stutter-stepped his way towards the sideline. And it's going to be a loss of 5. It's 3rd down and 9. And, boy, it looked like Simmons just got the ball and ran scared. I don't know any other way to put it. He never even tried to go north-south. He just went east-west, and it's going to be 3rd down and 9 here for this Viking side. And he's had some good runs, there's no doubt about it, but he has been hit a lot in the backfield tonight. Well, this afternoon. Simmons in motion. He's going to go to that far side, and throw out there is made, and it's going to be Simmons, and he's wrapped up by Sanford. Pfeiffer pump faked to Simmons and then went out there, and he lofted it out there, and that allowed Wyatt Sanford plenty of time to engage Simmons. Simmons makes the catch, maybe a half yard on the play. It's 4th down for the Vikings. 14-0, Valley City State leads. 3 to go in this third quarter on a defensive-minded afternoon. Punts is away. High punts. Noah Guzzi calls for the fair catch about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for Dakota State. Dakota State, 43 plays, 49 yards. They're averaging 1 yard a play. It's been a tough fall for the offense, and that has been well documented. Well, it's allowed opportunities for guys to get some playing time here, as Tappy is out for his 2nd straight series. 2 receivers split either side. 1st and 10. Tappy swinging it out, has Jacob Hirsch. Hirsch makes the catch and then is wrapped up right away. Hirsch gains about 4 or 5, or did they give him forward progress? They gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Out route there by Hirsch. No huddle offense look here for the Trojans. Tappy shotgun formation. Here comes the blitz. Tappy stepping up, and he eludes the would-be tackle and flings it over the middle, and then it's going to be picked off once again by Wright. There is a flag on the play. There was never a sign that the ball was intercepted or not, as we had a flag on the play near the line of scrimmage. If it would be an interception, it would be Gavin Wright once again. But we never did get a signal if it was an interception or not.
There is no foul for an ineligible receiver downfield. The ball did not cross the line of scrimmage. Second down.
So
correction.
they say that Wright did not make the catch. And so no flag either. The flag was picked up. I mean, I don't think they ever did signal whether it was intercepted or not. Obviously it wasn't, because Dakota State Hill has the ball, but that was strange that they didn't make any kind of signal. Or maybe they did and I missed it. So 3rd and 5 here for Dakota State. Need to get the ball out to their own 37-yard line. Tappy has it, drops back. Hitch route near side, nearly picked off. Great read defensively on this near side for the Vikings. Hurst, the intended receiver. Williamson nearly came up with the pick. Read that play beautifully. And so Dakota State will punt once again. This will be the 21st punt of our contest. Combined. That's something else. So Caleb Nielsen is on. And high spiraling punts. Dumond and Simmons. Simmons will make the catch and will bring it up a couple of yards. Simmons and Dumond did not communicate. They were basically standing right next to each other. And so 1st and 10 here for Valley City State. 1:53 to go, 3rd quarter. Vikings on the road lead 14-0 on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Moody Benel shaking at linebacker, as is Jeb Sanford. See Marcus Vandenbosch on the near sideline. Boy, Vandenbosch may be coming in at quarterback. Here is Shaden Luna on the carry. Luna picking his way forward for a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Luna's been in on a couple of plays here today. Picks up 4, 2nd down and 6. Pfeiffer, under 90 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Surveying the defense, pistol formation, trips receivers on the top side, 1 on the near side. 5 seconds on the play clock. Oh boy, the snap was just squibbed, but coming up and grabbing it was Pfeiffer, and then throws to the far sideline. Was the catch made? Yes, it was. Perkins makes the catch on the far sideline and moves the chains. The snap went off the center's gluteus maximus and just died. Pfeiffer had to run up, grab the football, then scrambled out to the far side and made something happen on the play. We've got this near side, got some players tossing around the rock. Hamry, the tight end, in motion, now goes back to the far side. Pfeiffer drops back, now being flushed out to the near side. Being chased, Pfeiffer is going to tuck it and keep it himself, and will step out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of about 4, brings up 2nd down and 6. Pfeiffer running all the way to this near sideline. Was flushed out to the near side basically right away. Left side of the line collapsed. But then made a smart decision, picked up what he could. 20 seconds to go in our 3rd quarter. Play clock at 10. Pfeiffer pistol formation with Luna behind him. could be the final play of the quarter. Snap is there. Read option. Luna gets the handoff and pushes forward on the play. He's going to pick up a couple. Didn't have a lot of room to navigate, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 14-0 Valley City State leading Dakota State here at Trojan Field in Madison. One more quarter to go. You're listening to NSA Football on KOVC out of Valley City and KJAM out of Madison. Back after this 60-second break.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. It is going to be third and shorts, and now we may have an offsides against Dakota State. And indeed, it is going to be against the Trojans, and that's going to be a first down.
Offside.
So encroachment's going to be called
Defense,
against
31.
the Trojans to begin the fourth quarter. And it should be enough.
First down.
Should be enough for a first down, and it is. So the Vikings will pick up a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Ball at the Trojan 41-yard line. Pfeiffer pistol formation. He'll hand it off to Luna. Luna off the right side, pushing forward. And a pile of bodies on that far side. Dakota State has Moody Ben El-Sheikh in at linebacker. I had mistaken Daniel McAuliffe and Marcus Vanderbosch, long hair. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Pfeiffer back to pass, and the catch is made down at about the 25-yard line. Good catch there by number 14, Carter Opheim from Walker, Minnesota. Opheim with his first catch of the game. Well, now I'm looking on this near sideline. I do not see Marcus. Okay. Yeah, Marcus is in a sling. He is injured and out for the game. 1st and 10 here for the Vikings. Ball at the Trojan 24. Handoff Luna. Luna, not a whole lot of room there. Pushes forward on the play. Gain of a couple. So a few injuries here for this DSU side. Braden Wallenstein was being looked at earlier with his hand. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Second and 10, Pfeiffer puts Hamry the tight end in motion from left to right. Give it off to Simmons. Simmons back in off the left side and is wrapped up nicely. Moody Ben El-Sheikh. Nice job there by Ben El-Sheikh cleaning things up. Gain of just 1. So 3rd and long here for this Viking side as they flirt with the Case IH red zone. Dakota State will look for a stop here. McKnight's and Dumond in the slot on the top side. Simmons will be next to Pfeiffer. Tight end on the top of the formation as well. Ball favors the near hash. Hand off to Simmons, and Cole McCarty comes flying in as a flag comes in on the far side. Boy, Cole McCarty came flying in. We've got either a false start or an illegal let's see.
Illegal formation.
Yeah, illegal
Offense,
formation
5
against
players in the
Valley
backfield.
City.
That penalty is declined.
It'll be declined as it's a loss
Fourth
of
down.
about 3 or 4 on the play. Is going to bring up 4th down. So Dakota State will take the results of the play. And really just a nice job there by Cole McCarty, came shooting in from his linebacking spot. Never was a chance really there for Simmons. So 4th down situation, 4th and 12. Looks like at the moment Valley City will go for it. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a quick punt, but first we're going to get a timeout.
Valley City State.
Play
Their
clock
first of the
running down.
half.
Valley City State will call a timeout, the first timeout of the second half. 11:57 left in our contest, 14-0 Valley City leading Dakota State. We're back to Trojan Field after this 30-second timeout.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. Crash back at the studios. I'm Carl Hauser. It is 4th and 12 here for Valley City State as they head towards the west end zone. Field sits true east to west. Press box on the south end here. And the home stands, visitors on the north end. Well, now the empty backfield look here for Pfeiffer. Again, wouldn't be surprised if he just does a quick punt. He's in shotgun formation, and he'll drop back to pass. Pfeiffer looking to go deep over the middle for Simmons, and it's off the fingertips of Simmons and incomplete. Well, they went for it all there on 4th and 12. And it is going to be Trojan football. Well, now or never. Defense comes up with a stop once again here for DSU. Daniel McCullough back in at quarterback. 2 receivers split near side. Well, 3, 1 tight to the line. McCullough dropping back now, trying to scramble out of a would-be tackle, and does. McCullough is looking to go deep near side, has a man, and it's picked off. Another interception for the Vikings. Safety playing center field. And another pick, Paco Baltazar. I believe that's his 3rd interception of the day. 2nd for sure. Josh Giles was the intended receiver as he went scrambling down the near side, and the defense will get to sit for 20 seconds. 5th turnover of the contest for Dakota State. Really not a bad idea whatsoever. So the offense 1 and done. 1st and 10 for Valley City State. Ball is at their own 38-yard line. 11:35 to go, 4th quarter. 14-0 in favor of the Vikings. 2 receivers either side. Simmons in the backfield with Pfeiffer. Simmons splits out, and Pfeiffer will go to him. Catch is made on the far side. Going to be a gain of about 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3. Riley Yonke there. Gustavo Bonilla as well. Simmons with the out routes out of the backfield picks up 7, 2nd down and 3. Pistol formation look, Pfeiffer with Simmons behind him. Again, they split out two either side. Read option, Simmons hit in the backfield, is able to break away from the first tackler and Connor Tordson. But there were plenty of other Trojans that were able to knock Simmons down. It's a loss of 1 or 2. Taylor Simmons now, he's averaging about 1 yard per carry. Again, I would say over half of his runs today have been for negative losses as we have a downed Trojan. This could be Deontay Murphy. Murphy looks like he may be cramping a little. 10:36 left in our fourth quarter. Murphy up on his own power. He looks to be okay. He'll hustle off to the sideline. Nate Schiefert out there to attend to Murphy. Yeah, I think maybe a light cramp, if anything. He seems to be okay. So 3rd and 5 here for the Vikings. Pistol formation for Pfeiffer. 2 receivers near side and movements on the far side. It's going to be offsides against the Trojans. This is going to be the second
Offside.
first down in this
Defense,
fourth
number
quarter
99.
that the
5-yard
Vikings are going to get via a penalty.
First down.
Braden Wallenstein, the guilty party on the far side. So, chains will move here for the Vikings. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line on their side of the field, but at midfield, basically. Pfeiffer pistol formation. Tight end off the left side, and it'll be a delayed handoff to Simmons. Simmons has room to run, but a flag is out. Flag comes flying in from our umpire. We will await the call. Simmons did pick up about 6 or 7 on the play. Again, he's had some nice runs, but he's just been plagued by tackle for losses.
Personal foul, chop block.
Oh, a chop block
Offense.
called against
Numbers
Valley
57,
City. That's going to be
number
15
67.
yards.
15-yard penalty, remains first down.
Ball is going to be all the way back to the 34-yard line. So a chop block when a lineman is engaged with the offensive line engaged with the D lineman, and usually it's when another offensive lineman will come low and 2 will engage on 1, chop block. So 1st and 25, pistol formation look. Pfeiffer will hand it off to Simmons. Simmons is hit right away. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 25. Connor Tordson on the tackle. Just over 150 yards for Valley City offensively here today, but just 55 yards for Dakota State. 11 rushes minus 22 yards for the Trojans. 2 of the top defenses in the NSAA, 2 of the top defenses in the NAIA. Trips receivers to the near side of the field. Luna in behind Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer drops back to pass. Now stepping up, eluding the rush. Pfeiffer has room to scramble on the far side. Pfeiffer is going to step up before being drugged down at about the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. So Pfeiffer electing to keep the ball on the scramble to the far side. Ended up picking up 11 on the play. Wallenstein back in. Cody Brown checks out. 3rd and 14 here for the Vikings. 8.5 to go, fourth quarter, as they lead 14-0 on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Pistol formation look once again. Trips receivers to the near side for the Vikings. Luna behind Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer drops back to pass. Looking, surveying, now scrambles far side. Flag is in, and Pfeiffer just throws this one out of bounds. Dakota State hit foul. Pfeiffer. Valley City wants a late hit. I thought Pfeiffer was being brought down as he threw the football. The officials have huddled on the far side. As it stands right now, there is a flag on the field that came in before the end of the play. And again, the officials are huddling on the far side. And
there's no foul for holding. The player fell on his own.
Okay, they pick up the flag. Shouldn't it be 4th down? Yes. It is going to be 4th down, as the pass was incomplete. So they picked up the flag, fair enough, and then a throw out of bounds to elude the sack. So Pfeiffer in at punt formation. This will be the 13th punt of the game for Valley City. Comes the rush. Pfeiffer gets it off. Noah Guzzi tracking this one. And Guzzi loses the football, but it's fell upon right away by the Trojans. Whew. Jason Sakamoto fell on top of the football and saved Guzzi right there. So it's 1st and 10 for Dakota State. Ball's going to be marked about the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for the Trojans. McAuliffe back out at quarterback. Marcus Vanden Bosch out for the remainder of this contest. Defensively. 1st and 10 for McAuliffe. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers either side as he drops back to pass. Here comes pressure. McAuliffe stepping up. Now he's going to take it himself and is going to be hit hard as he gets over the 30-yard line. Some pushing and shoving going on. So gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5. McAuliffe, smart decision right there. Shotgun formation. Trips receivers topside, looking over the middle and overthrows Cole Soliason, his intended receiver, who was a step or two past the 2nd level. Just need a little more touch there from McAuliffe. And so it's 3rd down and 5. McAuliffe drops back to pass, looks for the quick outs, and it's going to be short of his intended receiver. Olsen, the intended receiver on this near side, another 3 and out for Dakota State offensively. Testament to the Dakota State defense. They've had to come out on the field with little to no breaks at times. They've played well. So Caleb Nielsen is on to punt. Dumond back deep. He's going to stand around his 35. Maxey, the snapper, gets it back. Nielsen. Oh, beautiful punt by Caleb Nielsen. It's going to go over the head of Dumond. Rolls inside the 10. Dumond is going to not be able to touch this one. Beautiful punt from Caleb Nielsen. He gets it inside the 5-yard line. It was a shallow rocket, but it was turning over beautifully. And it ended up bouncing at about the 20 and rolls all the way down to the 3-yard line. And another Nielsen special as the punter flips the field for Dakota State. He's had some beauties this year when you get that ball to turn over. And well, wasn't overly high, but didn't really matter. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They'll come out with an I formation look. Pfeiffer will go under center. Hands it off to Luna, the deep back, and Luna has nowhere to go, bottled up right around the line of scrimmage. Wallenstein and Murphy in on the tackle here for DSU. Field has taken a beating. Final game of the year here at Trojan Field. Luna behind Pfeiffer in pistol formation. 2nd down and 10 from the 3. High snap. Pfeiffer gets it. Luna charges up the middle and is going to pick up a couple on the play. McCarty Wallenstein combining in on the tackle. Going to be 3rd down and 8 here for the Vikings. Luna checks out. Simmons in the backfield with Pfeiffer. Under 6 to go in our 4th quarter on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Now Pfeiffer empties out the backfield. And going to be a quarterback keeper. Pfeiffer makes a couple men miss, and he is going to be up near the 1st down marker. So a design keeper, and it's going to be 4th and 1. So needed 8. Oh, no, they say it's a 1st down. I thought he was a yard short. They say otherwise. So 1st down for the Vikings as they move the chains. Luna checking in at the running back position once again. Pfeiffer pistol formation. Vikings leading 14-0. Handoff Luna. Luna cuts back against the grain. And just not a lot doing. Run defense has been fairly stout here today. And now we have an injury timeout. Got a Vikings player down, looks to be one of their linemen. And so, with 4:50 left in our 4th quarter, an injury timeout on the field will pause as well. Once again, we thank all those listening on KOVC for joining us today here on KJAM Radio out of Madison. Injury timeout. We'll step aside for a 30-second break.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. The injured lineman, Mikey Lynn. The center is going to be replaced by Jared Mendoza as Lynn is able to put any kind of pressure on his left leg. You hope that he is okay. Getting help from a couple of his teammates off the field. Last thing you want to see this late in the contest, or at all. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Pistol formation here for Pfeiffer. Luna behind him. 2 receivers split either side. Read option. Luna on the carry, pushes forward. McCarty was the first one to hit him. Luna dives forward for a couple more. And Dakota State is going to call a timeout.
Their first of the half.
As it is going to be about 3rd and 6 or so. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. We'll keep things here as we had just taken a timeout. So Dakota State calling a timeout, hoping for some late fireworks as you see Marcus Vanden Bosch in a sling, his pads all off. Didn't see when Marcus got injured, but senior captain walking out to the huddle right now. Some point in the first half, I mistook him and Daniel McCulley earlier in the half. They both have long brown flowing hair. Probably could have a hair off between the two. So 3rd and about 6 here for Valley City State. Ball is at their own 18-yard line. Luna behind Pfeiffer in pistol formation. 2 receivers split either side. And both wideouts on the top of the formation move. Gottenberg and McKnight. Pfeiffer may have went with the hard count and fooled his wideouts. And so 5 yards.
Remains third down.
Ball is going to be back near the original line of scrimmage. So we'll say 3rd and 10. Same formation look here for the Vikings. They lead 14-0 here late in our 4th quarter on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Here comes the blitz. Oh, they sell all out, and it's a tunnel screen to Dumond, and Dumond's going to have a GSN Insurance first down and more. Dumond breaks over the 50-yard line and is going to step out of bounds right around the 40-yard line, cut down by Sakamoto, and an absolutely perfect play call right there by the Vikings. Dakota State sold out for the blitz, and they ran a tunnel screen to Dumond, and Dumond showed off some speed flying down the field as he's cut down at the 38-yard line. About a 45-yard gain or so, and a big first down there for the Vikings. So the Vikings, plus side of the field, fakes the handoff, goes to Dumond. This time Dumond is absolutely drilled by Noah Guzzi. Pass is incomplete. Initially thought that Guzzi was talking to Dumond. Nope, he reached out his hand and helped the wide receiver up. Huge stick right there by Guzzi. 2nd down and 10. So 2nd and 10 here for Valley City State. Ball at the Trojan 38-yard line. Pfeiffer directing his line. Pistol formation. Read option. Hands it off to Luna. Luna finds some space and then cut down as he got down to around the 35. Oh, we've got another. Nope. Just a Viking player slow to get up.
Timeout.
Connor Tortson in on the tackle. Now we're going to get another timeout taken by Dakota State. Going to be 3rd and 6 here for Valley City State. We'll keep things here. And again, thanks for joining us today, wherever you may be, and happy to bring you NSAA football on Jammin' Country FM 103 and AmazingMadison.com, and also on KOVC out of Valley City. So the Trojans call their 2nd timeout of the half, hoping to get the ball back and make something happen here late in this contest. It has been a rough go offensively, unfortunately, here today for Dakota State. That pass to Dumond, officially 48 yards. I believe that's the longest play of the game. .231 yards of offense for Valley City, just 60 for Dakota State. So 3rd and 6 here for VCSU. Ball favors the far hash. Gottenberg split out to the near side. Perkins on the top side, Luna behind Pfeiffer. And movement up front.
False start.
And
Offense.
it's going to be a false
Number
start
76.
against Valley City
5-yard
State.
penalty. Remains 3rd down.
11th penalty of the game against the Vikings. 11 for 75 yards. So 3rd and 11 now. Same look. 2 tight ends on the formation, 1 on either side. And Luna stumbled. It was supposed to be a read option. Pfeiffer is going to take it himself and slide down. And we've got another Valley City player getting up slowly. Troy Dietz, he is walking off on his own power.
Dakota State.
Luna slips at the snap. Pfeiffer was looking to run a read option, and then Pfeiffer just kept it himself. Took it up the field for a gain of about 3 as Dakota State uses their third and final timeout. 3:42 left in our fourth quarter on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. 14-0 in favor of the Vikings. They scored a touchdown after a muff punt in the first quarter, and then scored a touchdown in the second quarter off of another turnover. And then here in the second half, it's been mostly a pillow fight between the two sides. Valley City has been able to take advantage as they have held the ball for 34 minutes in this game compared to just 18:48 for Dakota State. So 4th down and 8. Pfeiffer will be in punt formation. Dakota State will not drop anyone back. Now they will. Guzzi will drop back. While it would be surprising, you always got to be mindful of a potential fake with Pfeiffer during the punting. Once again, he'll kick it. This one's going to flail to the far sideline and is going to be rolled dead right around the 10-yard line. So just a little pooch punt to the far side. Pays off. And Dakota State will have to go the distance of the field here with 3:34 left and no timeouts, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Tyler Tappy back in at quarterback here for the Trojans, as the defense slowly walks to the sideline on the near side. Trips receivers to the near side, wide side of the field for Dakota State. Tappy, shotgun formation, has the snap. Looking to go deep over the middle, and it's in and out of the hands of Jalen Stewart. Baltazar, the safety, was lurking. That one, we've had some errant passes here today. We've also had some balls that have just glanced off the receiver's hands. That being one of the latter. 2nd down and 10. Tappy flushed out far side. Tyler's going to keep it himself. Runs to the far sideline and is pushed out of bounds. Boy, nice job there by Tappy. He's going to be just short. Where do they mark it out of bounds? Just short, about 3 yards short. Maybe a long 2. 3:20 to go, fourth quarter. Now we have an injured Viking. Oh, I believe that's, well, won't speculate, but injured Viking back deep in the backfield. Just tossed his helmet off in frustration. The last thing you want is injuries this late in the season. I know Valley City still has a scheduled game with Mayville State Thanksgiving week. Had a lineman limp off, needing help off the field earlier in this quarter. Now another player down on the field. You hope for the best in these situations. Never want to see anyone go down, but especially this late in a game, as Valley City leads 14-0 over Dakota State. And that's who I feared. Salavila is the injured Vikings player. He's getting help off the field from a couple of teammates, and not just help, but he's being carried off the field. That is not a good sight. Again, Salavila getting helped off, being carried off the field by teammates. Pray that he is okay. That does not look good. Here's a deep pass to Olsen down the near sideline. And Olsen diving attempts, but incomplete. Good coverage there on the near side by the Vikings. Tappy tossing that one deep. It is 4th down and 3, and Dakota State will go for it here, trailing by 2 touchdowns with 3:06 left in our 4th quarter. Going for it inside their 20-yard line. Tappy drops back to pass, has time. Tyler now scrambling to the near side. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to take a licking on the near side. Looks like he has enough for the 1st down. Indeed he does. Boy, he took a shoulder to the helmet as he was sliding out of bounds. Did we have a flag on the play? I'm not sure, as our officials are discussing on this near sideline. I mean, there was definitely a Tappy's head got rocked for sure. Wonder if maybe they're going to throw a targeting flag, given where we're at with football this day and age. So lengthy discussion by our officials on the near sideline, right where Tappy slid out of bounds. It is a GSN Insurance 1st down, brought to you by GSN Insurance of Madison.
Personal foul,
yes.
Unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary
defense.
roughness is going to be called against
penalty,
Valley City.
Automatic 1st down.
So that's indeed what they were discussing. So the ball is going to be moved out to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. And now we're going to get a timeout by Valley City. So just under 3 minutes left in our 4th quarter. Valley City State calling their 2nd timeout of the half. They lead 14-0 on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. You're listening to NSAA football. We're back after this 30-second break.
Timeout, Valley City State, their 2nd of the half. Please set the game clock to 2:56, 2:56. Thank you.
Dakota, providing as grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Welcome back to Trojan Field. Crash at the Studios. I'm Carl Hauser. A run of 4 yards on 4th down to pick up a 1st down for Dakota State, then a late hit or unnecessary roughness called against the Vikings. And in this day and age, they're going to call that almost every
Please
time,
set
whether
the
it was
game
intentional
clock
on. I don't
to
think it was intentional.
2:56, 2:56. Thank you.
Ball moved out to the 37-yard line, where it is 1st and 10 for Dakota State. Trips receivers on the top side, single receiver on the near side. Tappy, quick hitter, and incomplete. Cole Soliason was the intended receiver, and Soliason never turned around even though he was open. So Tappy wanted the quick hitter, and Soliason was surprised. Branson Taylor in the backfield here at Tappy. 2nd down and 10, same formation. Tappy drops back to pass, now stepping up. Now Tyler's going to step up and run himself. He's got blockers ahead. And, they're going to give him a favorable. One official on this near side is saying he was slid short. He did. Boy, that's an unbelievably bad mark. He was at least 2 more yards down the field. It is 3rd and short. Tappy drops back to pass. Tyler over the middle, incomplete. Boy, now that Tappy had a 1st down, had he not slid and took 2 more steps and then gone down, but they ended up marking him 1.5 yards short of the 1st down, and now it's 4th down. Incomplete pass on the far side. DSU hoping to keep the game alive. Dump off pass, catch is made, and it's enough for a GSN Insurance first down. Josh Giles making the reception. So 1st and 10, ball is at midfield here for Dakota State. Clock running, 2:16 and counting, fourth quarter. Valley City State leads by 2 touchdowns. Both came in the first half. Tappy drops back to pass. He's got no one open. Comes back to the near side. Tappy still has no one. Now flings it out near side. This is Brenner Furlong. And Furlong is going to pick up a GSN Insurance first down. Tappy just keeping the play going. There was great coverage downfield and ended up just dumping it off to Brenner Furlong.
Please set the game clock to 1:55. 1:55.
Clock set to 1:55. And now the clock will run. And now whistles on the field. Our line judge from the near side. All right, what's going on?
Please set the game clock to 1:55. Thank you. 1:55.
Okay, so not exactly sure what that was about. Guess they wanted to reset the clock to 1:55 again for fun. Tappy looking far side. Catch is made. Cooper McDermott. McDermott will make the catch. Stays in bounds. Ball down to just inside the 30-yard line. Is going to bring up 2nd down and 4. Well, with a sense of urgency, Dakota State marching down the field. Tappy drops back to pass. Swings it out far side. Incomplete, looking for Jacob Hirsch. And Hirsch was hit there late. Couldn't hold on to the foot. Or excuse me, was hit as he was getting the ball. Good stick there by Williamson. 3rd down and a short 4. Trips receivers to the near side. Single receiver and Hirsch on the top side. Tappy drops back to pass. Has time. Comes near side. Catch is made. McDermott. Cooper's got enough for the first down. They move the chains. Nearing a visit inside the Case IH red zone late in this contest. As the clock runs, a minute and change left. No timeouts for Dakota State. Tappy drops back. Tappy looking deep over the middle. Incomplete. McDermott, the intended receiver. Good coverage. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 as the clock stops. And now Valley City's going to call their final timeout. We'll keep things here.
Valley City State. That's their final timeout.
So
of the
both
half.
teams out of timeouts. Little hurry up offense here, and quite frankly, desperate offense has moved the ball to the 24-yard or 23-yard line here of Valley City State. The Vikings looking to regroup. I know the passing numbers aren't glorious by any means, but this certainly was an audition, if you will, for these two quarterbacks, and Tyler Tappy and Daniel McAuliffe. And we've seen some good, we've seen some bad. Kind of a mixed bag here today. So DSU will have 2nd down and 10, 51 seconds left here in our fourth quarter. Trips to the top side, the wide side of the field. Olsen singled up on the near side. Tappy drops back to pass. 3-man rush. Tappy looking deep far side, and it's going to be incomplete. Broken up on the play as bodies smash into each other, and a couple players for both teams slow to get up. Ball was in the end zone, incomplete, 3rd down and 10. Intended receiver there was Cole Saliason. Trainer's going to run over to him. Appears to be okay. Tappy drops back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Tappy buys time. Swings to the far sideline. Catch is made. It is Giles, and Giles is going to be out of bounds on that far sideline. It's a GSN Insurance first down and a visit inside the Case IH red zone here for Dakota State. 35 seconds left in our contest. So it is going to be 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line. Vikings showing blitz. And they bring it. Tappy over the middle, catch is made down to about the 3 or 4. Giles with the catch, going to have to hurry. 25 on the game clock, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. I can count, 19, 18, 17. Ball snap with 14. Tappy looking for the one-on-one near side. Incomplete. Boy, a lot of battling on the near side and grabbing of hands. Looking for Olsen, incomplete. 3rd and goal from inside the 5. 10 seconds on our game clock here in this 4th quarter. Dakota State looking to get the egg off the board. Tappy drops back to pass. Looking far side, and it's going to be picked up. Oh, it's incomplete. Whew. It was nearly picked off, and it's going to be 4th and goal, 4 seconds left. And what are they going to do? Okay, they're huddling. Tapia just came to the sideline. Yeah, got to hurry up. 10 on the play clock as they're just breaking the huddle. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Got to snap it right now. And they do. Final play of the contest. Tappy looking over the middle, has a man caught for the touchdown. The final play of the game, we'll see the Trojans find the end zone for the first time. As we have an injured lineman as well. Jacob Hurst on the reception. As that is going to be, I don't think they'll kick the extra points.
Extra point. That's the ball game.
They won't. That's the ball game. We have an injured Trojan player, lineman down. As teams will exchange a few handshakes. And that is it. Final play of the game, a touchdown. Tyler Tappy to Jacob Hirsch, and 14-6 is our final here. As Valley City State improves to 5-2, and Dakota State drops to 2-5. Vikings scored both their touchdowns after turnovers. Dakota State scoring on the final drive of the game, doubling over their yards from the rest of the contest. 14-6 is our final. Our Mustang Seeds postgame show is coming up. This has been NSAA Football on Jammin' Country FM 103, KJM Radio out of Madison, and KOVC out of Valley City. Mustang Seeds postgame show after this 2-minute break.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.